All right, so we're going to get right into some animation here. Sorry to keep you waiting there at the start. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm gonna work on a shot that I've been kind of planning out for a while now. In terms of like visualizing it, I've had this shot in my head for a little while now, and it's finally gotten to a point where I feel like it's time to just stop procrastinating on it and like just work on it. In terms of like visualizing it, I've had this. All right, just making sure that my mic is working okay and all that good shit. So yeah, like I was saying, I've had this shot in my mind for some time now, and I just wanna I just want to get it done. So I'm not gonna be storyboarding it or anything today. It's a pretty simple shot, all things considered. It's just going to involve me doing a couple new character drawings and changing the camera view. So I thought I'd live stream it and just kind of walk you through my process with doing that. Like I said, it's always a good idea though to storyboard when you're animating. But for this particular shot, I think we can get away without storyboarding it too much. Like I said, it's just going to be the two characters kind of facing off toward each other from a profile view, and the music is kind of swelling in the background as they do so. It's kind of their first time like really meeting face to face. But I don't want to give away too much of the episode at the same time, so I think I'll leave it at that for now. Let's just say our main character's fears might be he might realize that they're actually coming true at this moment in time. So yeah, let's leave it at that. Let's shrink my screen here down for now, and then we can see what the hell I'm doing in Blender. All right. So let me see. Was I also should I also put my little animations there at the bottom? I think I should. I don't think that they have any noise. Let me see. Let me make sure. VLC. Okay, that's fine. I wanted to make it so that they don't have any noise because I already have music playing in the background. So this is where I've kind of left it here in this scene. Our friend here is, down on his knees, sort of getting his pills and stuff together and his video camera. And then he gets tapped on the shoulder here by our hooded friend. And then the camera's going to quickly pan up to that shot again. He's going to turn around like so. And then we're going to be doing the shot that I was talking about at the start of the stream there. So let's just see let's just see what this is like for timing, so I can sort of see where I need to be switching the camera view. Oh god. All right, that's real loud. I forgot about that. All right, let's turn that way down. That is just that's some test that's just some test soundtrack that I've put behind that just to sort of like help me with timing and stuff like that. But we don't need that for the purposes of this stream, so I just muted my computer speakers there. All right, let's see. And then I think we should make it maybe around there, around 2600. I think we'll switch the camera view, give them a little time to sort of take that in, and then yeah, 2600 looks perfect in regards to where we want to be changing that around. So let's change this mode here into timeline, and then we'll tab back into object mode there, and we will select our camera. Thank you very much. And I'll take the last keyframe that I had right there for this camera, and I'm just gonna duplicate that. No, not copy. We'll go to duplicate, and then we'll go that all the way to 2,599. So let's scrub in there on the timeline, and that looks Perfect. All right. So now what we want to do is change that to auto key and hit N on our keyboard again. Camera to view. And to give me a better idea of like how I want to really, how I want to exactly compose this shot, I'm going to go back into material preview for this, just to give me a better sense of where we're at in the scene and to sort of, just help me out overall with generally like composing this shot. It'll be a lot easier to work with once I have like all of the colors and stuff that are going to be in that scene. It'll just make it easier to sort of see what looks like a good angle for the camera. All right, that was taking its time right there going into that. And what I also want to do is, hold on a second, where did my, oh, I've selected the building now rather than the camera. There we are. And I'm also going to turn off the overlays for now, just to get a lot of those things out of the way, so I can really focus in on how I want to compose this shot. All right, and I'm also going to make the timeline disappear for now and turn that off for a second. Let me pan in closer to where the camera is, and again back to camera to view. So now when I move this camera, it's going to make a keyframe for like the next camera angle that I want, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. So as soon as I move this and place it where I want it to be placed, that new keyframe is going to automatically be there. So our new shot will have been composed. All right, so let's go. I want something like this, turning around to the side, and it'd be a good idea to have the phone in there too. Now I'm trying to figure out if I should have it like lower down to the ground, or if I should have it, and what kind of. All right, so I'm thinking maybe something like this. That's good with the tree sort of in the center of the frame there. We'll move that a bit more like that, and a bit more down, just so we have like the. I'm not gonna have their feet in the shot, so we can take that a little more up like this. Let me see, and of course, there's a lot of I've omitted a lot of the stuff out of the background here. That actually is there. I just have it hidden at the minute. So in case you're wondering why there's sort of no environment back here, like I'm saying, I have a lot of this stuff hidden. As you can see, the planes, I have the planes folder hidden right here. So if we unhide that, we'll be able to have a better idea of what's actually in the scene in the background. All right, and as we can see here, I do have a few more things that I should put in to like fill up this left side of it right here. There's some empty space there, so I'll probably put down like a bunch more, like a lot more shrubs and stuff like that, and maybe another house a little bit off in the background, just to sort of fill that part of the scene out more. But yeah, that's fine for now. In terms of our video camera down here in the left hand corner, I can see that it is in the shot a tiny bit, but that's fine. We can move that out of the way with another keyframe when the time comes. But for now, what I'm really focusing on is just having this shot, like just having the camera in the correct place where I really want it to be. And yeah, that's about it. I'm wondering if I should maybe take the camera a little bit to the right. I might do that. It just kind of feels more. Yeah, I feel like it'll have more symmetry if I do that. So let's do that now, and let's do that now. Check those two. All right, camera to view, and Hold down shift and we'll pan it a little bit like so. I just want to get that tree like dead in the center of the shot, you know. All right, I think that looks good. Yeah, I'm happy with that for now. All right, and of course, our characters, then we're going to need to start drawing them after. Where is my vape? Oh, it's in my pocket. I got it. So yeah, I'm a lot happier to be working in my new space. I don't know if you've watched some of my previous live streams, but I've been saying that, you know, I moved into my own house now. I live by myself, and I this is like I got this room in the house just for my, you know, to set up my office space and all of that, so I can animate and make music and all that sort of stuff in peace. But yeah, I've had some good progress with it. Again, it's still not fully complete. I do want to soundproof these walls right here behind my computers, behind this desk, and I've got shelving unit right here that I've bought, but I need to get, as you can see, I've just sort of put it here for the time being. I need a drill and stuff like that in order to finish that off, so that's why I haven't built that yet. But yeah, it's all coming together really well, so I'll be able to have some more like of my cool stuff like on display back here. I also bought I also just ordered today like a big pirate flag that I'm gonna hang up there, so that should look pretty cool. But yeah, let's see this shot now as it is rendered out. I do like how this looks. I'm just noticing right here though, by the tree in the background, I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but by these trees in the background right here, there's sort of like a line. Now that's where I know what's causing that, but it's just it's annoying that I've never noticed that before. I guess because we haven't taken the camera around to this angle yet, so of course that's why I'm only noticing it now when I'm rendering the shot. But that is actually my it's sort of like fog. It's like not fog, but it's like, if you can sort of notice on the left hand side here, it looks, I've added sort of I've added volumetrics into the scene. So when it renders, it just kind of gives it that, you know, atmosphere. It kind of gives it an atmosphere rather than just looking sterile without like any sort of anything like that going. But what the hell was that? Something fell in my desk storage just now. But yeah, that's like the end of the of one of the volumetric boxes right there. So I'll have to fix that in due time. It's just kind of hitting weird with the light that I have out there and stuff. But that's not what we're going to focus on right now. What we're going to focus on right now is drawing these two characters. So I'm sure you've gathered from like the way that I've set up the camera and stuff like that, but we're going to have them looking into each other's faces from a, you know, like a profile view. Our redhead character right here, pretty easy. I've drawn him from the side a lot of times, so that shouldn't be too hard to do. But the hooded figure right here, the taller guy on the right, that's going to require a little more thought behind it this time. It's just because I don't think I've drawn him from like a profile view before. And I'm trying to figure out, because he has his hood up and stuff like that, I'm trying to really kind of think how his face is going to... Excuse me. Damn cherry Coke. I'm really trying to figure out how his face is going to look from the side. So that's definitely something we're going to have to think of. But I think I'll draw the character on the left first, and then while we're doing that, hopefully something will come to me. Alright, so we're tabbed out of that camera now. We can click onto our character again, and back into the dope sheet for him. And again, we're going to follow this process of grabbing this keyframe, duplicating that all the way up to 2599. All right, and then we'll duplicate that once more just to bring it in at 2600, but we're going to be like erasing this line work that we have done. It's just so that we have the keyframe in the proper place, more so for that part of it. So erase, erase, erase. All right, so hopefully this works out okay with where I have my anchor point and all that. Tab that back into solids. We might want to hide the planes again too, just to sort of, actually, that's okay for the time being. Excuse me. And we'll go back onto our lines layer there, and back to the camera, of course. Give us as much drawing space as we need for that. And what I'll do is I think I like starting with like the side of his face, just because it's a nice sort of simple shape, and then I work around from there. Just really get into how I'm gonna make his hair look and stuff like that. And it also gives me like a good idea of where I'm putting his ear and stuff like that, and just overall gives me a good idea of the scale of the character and all that kind of stuff. So there we are. Back of the head, which is around like that, and then one more for the bottom of the hair. Alright, something like that. And then we'll take the back of the neck down here and just sort of make like a half circle. Sort of something. Actually, you know what? This has been a struggle for me with my character designs, is kind of just how to do the neck. Not that I don't know how to draw a neck, but just in terms of how a neck, how like to make it look good along with like the designs that I already have, if that makes sense. I probably need more context in that, but it's making sense in my head what I'm talking about with that, but just probably not too, like, for anyone like listening to what I'm saying, it probably doesn't make much of any sense. All right, let's leave that like that for now, and then I'm going to figure out how to where I want to place the hands. I guess I'll just do it like this, like this. All right, that looks okay for now. I'm actually going to move that arm though. Just a little bit now, so I can draw the body better, and I'll rotate that a tiny bit too. Something like that, more straight. So he looks, it looks like he's being real tense, you know. Actually, I will probably have that like further up here. So I'll just go ahead and do that now. So his shoulder's kind of like over his neck a little bit. Just again, showing that he's quite like tensed up and just kind of anxious at what he's seeing at the minute. And then we can start on the body. And the body's gonna be simple. It's just like his posture's not quite straight. Again, he's not standing with full confidence here. He's just sort of wondering what the hell's going on. So something like that should be fine. And then the side view, the jeans and such, something like that, just trailing off at the bottom of the camera where we're not going to see it. Alright, that'll be okay for now. I'm gonna be sculpting that and stuff now, so anything that I'm really not happy with at the minute, I should be able to fix up with sculpting. Let me select all the lines for now. Hit that with a smooth on the sculpting tool. It's been a couple of weeks since I've used Blender, actually. Kind of shameful. just been procrastinating with my animation work. I have been, like I said, it's kind of tough when you first when you first move house and stuff like that. Kind of takes a while to get fully settled in and get everything where you want it to be and all of that. So I was doing that for a while, and finally sort of getting to a place now where I'm like, okay, I'm feeling settled. So now I can sort of go back to doing things that I have to do with my free time. All right, and let's go in here, make that look a little better. Straighten out this sleeve. And those little parts of the neck, we're going to be taking some of those vertices out anyway. The ones that are like, the ones that are intertwining with the shoulder there, we're going to be taking that out. So let's do that now. Delete points and delete the stroke. All right. And now I'm going to be taking this. I'll delete that vertex too, and then that'll give me a better chance to sort of, that'll make it a little easier to sculpt this now and have it join back with the rest of the arm. Grab that tool. All right, something like that. I'm really going to smooth that off a little bit more. There we are. All right, much better. Edit, back to the vertices, delete that. Delete that one. And then repeat. Use that grab tool. All right. So I like to do that with these vertices that are kind of like making it triangular. I usually like to delete those and then just join on the thicker line work that I have. Like these, for example, it just makes the drawing look kind of strange in my opinion. So I like to delete those and have more of a like a uniform sort of line work for those, you know. Take that, sculpt like so. So it just makes it look cleaner and better in my opinion. All right, that looks cool. And we'll take this again, edit, and we'll join the back onto the neck. All right. Now, I do need to fix this face up quite a bit, so we will take the entire head and we'll start sculpting that to have it just look more like how we want it to be looking. First of all, fix that face, make it a little wider. Take this part of the hair, make it a little wider. And I want to take the top of the head too here and make this larger. right, maybe something like that. Smooth this out. Edit. Get the neck right there and sculpt again. Sweet. And I think I want to take the entire head again and rotate that a little bit as well. It's just kind of like not fully sitting how I would want it to sit. Maybe something like that. And then what I want to do as well, I want to take this back and like bring that further up on his neck. For some reason, it's just that it's not like it's just not sitting how I really want it to be sitting at the minute. Maybe something like that. So that means no, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's all good. Something like that. Nah, his head looks kind of strange to me, man. I don't know why. Ooh, sorry. I hope that didn't make a loud noise when I hit the mic there. For some reason, his head is just like not looking. It's not looking the way I want it to look right now, man. I don't know why. Maybe something like that. Move it back a little. All right. And there's definitely something going on here that I'm just not happy with. I think his hair is slightly too wide and his face is not wide enough. I think that might be what it is. All right. I think that's better. Maybe move his legs a little bit too. Something like that. All right, I think that's good. And I was kind of, to be honest, I was kind of imagining the camera kind of being closer to the characters. So I'll probably go ahead and like fix that up now. Or else I can maybe use like both shots. Maybe I can have it a little wider like this for like a couple seconds, and then I can, you know, cut straight to like a closer angle of them being face to face. I might actually do that as well. That sounds kind of cool. But for now, let me see. I think this whole character maybe needs to like be rotated a little bit or something. There's just, I don't know what it is, man, but there's just something about this right now that's like messing with me. I just feel like something's not entirely right with them. All right. I think that might do it. And then we gotta fix him up quite a lot around here. We'll grab this stroke and then we'll be able to sculpt it and fix it with that. Let me smooth that out. Smooth it, my good man. Grab it. All right, and then we'll take his the front of his hair, and then we'll do our thing with that as well. Smooth it a little bit, and then grab it again and pull it down so it's meeting his hair there. All right, and then now we have some more vertices to delete. These 3 for a start, and then some of these right here. That should do it. All right. Ooh, dude, my dude's sideburn needs some work too. That shit looks all messed up. Let's get this man a haircut, shall we? Fix that up right there. Maybe bring it down a little more. Up right there. And tab back into edit mode so we can delete these. And a couple on his ear too that I want to get rid of, so that his ear's not popping through his hair. All right, there we go. And again, take this back part of his hair and just make it meet with his ear a little better. Like that. And smooth that off a slight little bit more too. All right, that should do it. Oh. All right. One more thing here on the neck that I need to fix since I moved the head around. Little bits of the neck are poking through the shoulder, so we can go ahead and move that now. That'll be easy to do, like so and like so. Okay. All right, I think that'll do it. And now what we can do, we can get really crazy now. We can just go ahead and do the fills for those now. I'm not going to draw the eyes per se right now, but I should maybe, yeah, I'll do the nose actually first before I do the fills. So let me go ahead and go back to our black ink pen. And wait, make sure I'm on the right layer again. I am. Okay. So the nose, we're going to be somewhere around here. And that's quite easy to do that. We just do it like so. Okay. All right, something like that for the nose. I know that the line work for that is a little bit thinner than the rest of the head, but it's fine. It is what it is. You know, like I said, I'm going with a style that it doesn't have to be like completely uniform as long as it looks all right. And plus, I'm gonna be adding like noise modifiers to like the line work anyway, so it's gonna give it like that shaky, like Ed and Eddie type of style where the line work is always kind of moving. Mine's not quite as mine's not as dramatic as Ed and Eddie's, but it is noticeable to a certain degree. So for that fact as well, like I don't have to have like 100% uniformity in my line work. It's just you know what, I'm trying to just make it as good, look as good as I can, but it's not like so for that fact as well, like I don't have to have like 100. Whoa, what is going on? I'm looking at my camera right now, and that shit is bugging out. What is happening? I didn't realize it was doing that. I'm glad that I went back to the. I'm glad that I went back to my stream because I wouldn't have noticed that. Why the fuck is it doing that? Hold on just a second, man. I'm trying to figure that out. Why that is. Why is that tripping so much, man? Oh, goodness. And now it's frozen. Great. All right. What is happening with my video? God damn. Yo, yo. All right, give me a second here. Let me figure out what's going on. I wonder if that's been doing that for the whole time. That is fucked up. That is really fucked up, man. What is happening? Tell me I'm not going to have to restart this whole goddamn thing. All right. So I think I don't know what's happened. This whole goddamn thing. I think I might just continue with the I think I might just continue the rest of the stream without my camera, because it doesn't want to seem to work right now. It's just freezing. I think that the only way I can sort of wait, let me actually try to deactivate that and then reactivate it. Let me see if that'll work. All right. I think that's working now. But I'll have to reconfigure what I was doing now. So oh man, that was crazy. I wonder what the hell happened there. All right. So, making sure that I'm here. I wonder if it was doing that since from the start of the stream, man. That's fucking crazy. It's I don't know why, man. Every time like I've went to like stream during the past while, it seems like something goes wrong. Like my last like few live videos, I've been really annoyed with because they were like reactions to like trailers and stuff like that, and my internet is like super fast. Like I made sure to get like I have like the fastest internet in the UK, so it's definitely not that. But for whatever reason, when I like, when I'm like, when I'm streaming like a live reaction to like a trailer or whatever, my video was just completely fucked up. Like it was like out of sync. Like when a video wasn't playing, it was fine. But when as soon as I hit play on the trailer and like, or if I would like try to scrub through the trailer or stuff like that, my video would just go all like out of sync. And I figured like it might be because I have an old version of OBS, but I tried to I tried to like I tried to update OBS to the newest one, and like I just can't find the right drivers for my computer. So therefore, I had to then re-download the older version of OBS and just continue using that. So I don't know if it's a case of like that's what's wrong, but there's really nothing I can do about that at the minute. So until I can actually like find, like the new find out which drivers are the correct ones for my OBS or for my computer, I'm just gonna have to make do with the older version of OBS. And thank you very much to the person that just unsubscribed from me. I don't know who that is, of course, but thank you very much, you asshole. I'm I've been sitting at right below 250 subscribers for some time now. I was 247 subscribers. I was getting really close, but now I've went one more down. So when you have a small number of subscribers like me, you notice every like subscription that's being added or subtracted from your total. And it's especially just because I know it's like right below that little milestone of 250. I'm seeing like every one of them. So yeah, thank you very much to the asshole who unsubscribed from me just for doing an animation live stream. I mean, you were subscribed to a gaming and animation channel, so I don't know what you were expecting. But I'm sorry that I didn't animate to your high standards, you fuck. But yeah, that's annoying because especially because I'm so close to that little milestone of having 250 subscribers, which I would be like extremely happy if I got to that. Especially because I was like so close to hitting that. I'm feeling it when someone unsubscribes at this point. So yeah, like I said, thank you very much, you fucking asshole. I'm very proud of you. I hope your mother's proud of you, you dickhead. All right, let's get back to it. I think I've vented my frustration enough for now. So I'm just gonna make sure that my camera's not bugging out again. Let me just make sure. Come on, baby. So I'm just gonna make sure that my camera's not bugging out again. All right, I think we're okay. I think we are okay. All right. Vape break once again. And I also think I may have figured out why I don't like this drawing that much. I feel as if I may want to take this part of the face more down. I think that the face could do with being just a little bit longer, going down more closely to where the bottom of base of the neck here. I think that might do it. So let's see. Make his face just a bit bigger. I think that'll maybe help me appreciate that drawing more. Something like that. And something like that. And then, again, we can delete these points right here. Perfect. What is going on? All right, there. All right, I think that looks better. So now we can do a little more painting. Go back with this skin right here. Paint his arm and his hand. Why do you not? Why do you want to be like that? There we are. Oh, I can see that I've not closed off this gap here too by the where the finger meets the middle finger, where the index finger meets the middle finger. So let's go ahead and do that now. Perfect. And I'm gonna take that, make that look better too, just like it's like, make it look as if it's like meeting up with that more seamlessly. The finger, where the finger meets the hand, right there. And again, take away a few of these points, or a couple of these points. All right, much better. That looks cooler. All right, going with the jeans next. Sweet. And the shirts. And I don't think, actually, you know, I can fill in the face for now. I was thinking maybe I shouldn't do that because I haven't drawn the eyes, but I forgot the eyes and the mouths are on a different layer, so I can go ahead and do that now. I'm actually going to get a, I've been thinking like the past couple of days too, I'm actually going to get a secondary camera as well, and I'm going to point that down toward like where my hands are actually doing the drawing, you know, so you can have, instead of, maybe I'll have it out on that screen instead of like playing the animation. I might put my secondary camera there and like, you know, have it so you can see my, you know, where I'm actually drawing on my tablet and stuff like that. Just so, you know, you can see that it's actually me doing the drawing and stuff like that. Not that I don't think like people don't believe that it's me doing the drawing, but I think that's just also a cool part of the process. I think that would be cool to have that on the camera as well, you know? Sort of having like my hand movements making the you know what I mean. See, I think I've been thinking about doing that, getting a little extra webcam for that. I also want to get a more clear webcam. I'm not entirely happy with the webcam that I have. It is a lot better than the, you know, the standard one that came with the computer, but it's just, I want to get it more like 4K, or I think I might get like a 4K one or something for like my face cam, you know. But I've been looking around at getting like a new camera in general, like a filming camera. So I may just use that as like a, you know, a multi-purpose camera. If I think I'm gonna invest definitely in a good filming camera. So I might just, you know, use that as well for my face cam. Otherwise, I would have gotten a new webcam by now if it wasn't for that. But I know that I'll be getting. I'm just like, at the minute I'm looking around, you know, at different ones and trying to just get one that suits my needs best. All right. Did I save that? Oh, I did. Okay. And I've also haven't announced this or anything yet. I haven't said this to any. I think I've said this to like one person. I'm actually recording music again. I'm making music now, not just for the show. I've been doing that. You know, I've been making like the soundtrack and stuff like that for the show. But I'm actually, as a musical artist, I'm actually recording music, writing. I'm actually in the writing and production stage at the minute. I've done like test recordings of some of the tracks, but I'm making a new EP, so keep watching out for that. It's been a while since I've recorded and made music, so I've been feeling inspired to do so, and so I just said why the fuck not? It's been a while since I've done anything like that, and decided to hop back into it with a little EP. It's going pretty good so far. I have some pretty nice beats that I've produced, and my writing's going well. My writing's coming out. That's how I know when I'm inspired, when the words just kind of are like pouring out of me, and I don't have to force it. I know that I'm feeling really inspired, and that I should probably, use that opportunity to like make music. So that's what sort of happened. And so I just, like I said, why not? I have all the stuff here that I need to sort of make a rough EP, and decided to go for it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty excited for people to like hear some new music from me. It's been a long while since I've made anything in that way. But it's not straight hip. I wouldn't call it straight hip hop this time. I feel like it's a little more like experimental for me this time around for this EP, which is also exciting for me because I just like, obviously love making music, but feeling that like I feel like my taste in music has changed quite a bit over the past few years. And like stuff that I listen to on a daily basis has sort of changed a lot too. And so I feel as if this EP might show that a little bit too. None of my music has ever really gone by I don't like to follow like trends and stuff like that in music, and I try not to do like what everyone else is doing. But I feel like this time in particular, it's kind of like, yeah, I guess my taste has broadened a lot. I feel like my taste in music in general has broadened a lot. I've always liked like all sorts of all kind of genres of music, but particularly in the last while, I find myself listening to like less and less hip hop, surprisingly. But I just like a lot more like sort of alternate kind of, I guess you could say like alternate rock, or alternate just sort of like experimental type music. So yeah, I've been listening to a lot of that lately. And then, like I said, like having like the new mic and the new setup and stuff like that, I just felt inspired. So yeah, look out for that. Subscribe to my channel. Get me to 250 subscribers if you're not a dillweed like that last person that just unsubscribed. Again, I'm still hurt by that. Whoever you are, you hurt my feelings. I'm not going to easily forgive you for that, unless you resubscribe. Then you're awesome. But yeah, it's just I went off on a tangent just about my new musical endeavors and stuff like that, but it is what it is. That's what happens with me on these streams. Sometimes I just like to not get much drawings done, but at least I'm doing some, right, while I'm sitting here ranting. All right, so this actually, should we do the eyes now? I think I'll do the what do you call it? While I'm doing this drawing, I'll just go ahead and do his eyes too and get it all kind of finished. And I feel as if I feel as if I'm gonna have his mouth open too, so I'll probably change that. But I'm gonna do the eyes first. I'll do his, or eye, I should say in this case. It's just gonna be one eye from the side. Go ahead and do a little scared looking eye like that. That's not a good base for the eye. I quite like the eyebrow that I drew there, but alright, that's better. I can work with that. So, let me go ahead and lock the fills layer so I don't interfere with that while I'm doing some editing to this. Oops, I pushed E instead of R. Undo that. And R for rotate, not E for extrude. And we'll scale that up a little bit too. Make it more dramatic and shit. And he is also going to need some facial reconstruction here. We're going to have to move that nose down a little bit. So again, open the fill layer back up. Hop into sculpt mode, and let's bring this way down like that. All right, that looks good. I think I'm happy with that drawing. Whatever I just did right there, that did it for me. Now I'm happy with that drawing. All right, like so. All right, that looks much better, I think. Yeah, it does. Now I'm much more happy with that. Now let's see. Do I want to have like under? Do I want to have like a anxiety line underneath too? I might do that. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. Sculpt mode and smooth it out. And then we can just fill that in. And that is our eye complete for now. Until we're going to be animating them, blinking and stuff like that. Fills, skin. I noticed a little gap where the nose is here that I need to fix. Go ahead and do that now. Alright. That'll do it. Back to eye fills and fill in the eye. Boom. And fix that top area up. Actually, let me fix that eye for now. That's annoying me. Do our sculpting thing here. All right. What the fuck? Why is it selecting all of those? Alright, that should do it. No, not that. Points. Okay, there we are. Draw mode. Open that back up. Open that back up. Whoa, what the fuck? What happened to his skin? What happened to his skin, man? God damn it. Alright. We'll deal with that after we finish the eye. No! Wait, did I put that in the... Man... Alright. Eye fills. Be careful, Jonathan. Be careful. You're putting stuff on the wrong layer. That's not going to work out well. Alright. Skin. Back to fills. Fill. There we are. Make sure there's no gaps. All right, there's a tiny little bit extruding out by the neck there, so we'll go ahead and fix that. Lock our lines layer. Edit mode. Select our skin. Sculpt mode. And move it. Very nice. Okay. Save. All right, and like I was saying earlier, we're going to, let me lock the fills layer for now. We will erase some of, let's go to point eraser, and we'll erase some of this so that we can have his mouth open. All right, something like that should be good. Back to draw with the pen, with our ink pen. And we'll give him a little lip like this. And have his mouth open. Have his mouth ajar like so. And we can go ahead and, wait, what did I do? Oh, I drew that by accident. Okay. Back to edit. Edit that line. And let's do some sculpting, friend. Smooth it out. Okay. And we want to have a little bit of the lip coming over like that, just coming over a slight bit. All right, maybe something like that. Let's see, turn the overlays off. Yeah, that looks cool. And back to draw mode. Draw the teeth. Let me make sure we're still on the right layer. We are. Oh, that is some fucked up teeth drawing right there. All right, something like that. And I guess you'll notice with my characters, I like to just draw the bottom teeth a lot of the time. That's more of just like a stylistic choice. My characters do have top teeth. You'll see them when they're talking and stuff like that. But in terms of like when I do like certain mouth shape, open mouth shapes, I like to just draw the. Ooh, I smoothed that out a little too much. I want more of a sharp edge on that, on the corner of the teeth there. All right, yes, like that. Yeah, you'll notice when I do some of my mouth shapes open, I just like to have just the bottom teeth showing. Like I said, that's just a stylistic choice. I'm fully aware that my characters do have upper teeth, but I think sometimes it just looks cooler when you just have the bottom one showing. And again, that's just personal preference for some of these particular character drawings. It's just personal preference why I do that. No other reason besides that. Let me lock my line layer now. And what happens if I edit this fill and delete these 2 points right here? Nothing? Okay, so I'm just gonna have to sculpt that. That's fine. No, edit again. Grab the skin. Alright. And sculpt. Which I should have actually just done the teeth after, but that's fine. I could fix that. I can fix that again. No biggie. damn it. Erase those teeth right there. All right. Now we can just fill it back in, like draw the rest of it. Fill that. Fill that. Fill the upper lip. And fill the teeth. Where is my teeth paint? There we are. All right. Cool. So let's see what that looks like when it's all rendered. Come on. Hurry it up, man. I've been absolutely, positively loving this new chair that I bought. It doesn't really show on camera, but this is actually like green. This chair is green velvet, and I fucking love this piece, man. It's like so comfortable. It's hard. It's always been hard for me to find like an office chair that reaches all the way up to the back of my head, because I'm 6'1", right? So like a lot of the chairs I've had have been okay, but they don't reach like all the way to the back of my head. So it's like hard. It's like uncomfortable for like support, neck support and shit like that, you know. But I got this chair and it reaches like all the way up to the back of my head. So I've been loving this. The only downside to it being velvet is that like sometimes my ass will like slip. It'll be like a little slippery. I'm like coming off the chair a little bit just because it's like, you know, it's that kind of material. It's like super soft and smooth, so there's not much like friction there, you know. It's sort of like how I imagine like velvet or velour sheets would be, you know. I feel like you'd be like sliding, like those sheets will be sliding off you all the time. I kind of feel like that's how this is, you know. But that's the one and only downside that I found with this chair. But other than that, I've been loving it. Oh, and besides the fact that it, like I said, it doesn't really show up like its true color on streams. I've noticed like it looks kind of gray sometimes, or like, you know, it doesn't really show like, but when you see it in person, it's a nice green color, man. And yeah, I adore this chair, man. I love it. So let's see how our dude's looking here now. All right, that looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Kind of like that drawing. I feel like I'm gonna rotate that even a little bit more. Or should I just be happy with what I've done and continue with it? I think maybe it's his legs or something. His body isn't just not quite like, I don't know. It just looks kind of, his stance just looks kind of weird, man. I don't know. I can't explain it. Take that. Hit it with the sculpt tool. Maybe that's what it is, man. Let me see. Maybe I take it like that. All right, that probably looks better. Probably, maybe. All right, so I'm still trying to figure out how we should go about drawing this guy from the side. I think I'm just gonna like start into it. I think I'm just going to I think I'm just gonna start drawing and see what happens. And then we will just make it work as best we can. All right, there we go. Draw, erase. All right. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll just dive in head first and start drawing and see what works, what doesn't. Because my issue with it is how much of his face is going to be showing from the side, or if any of his face is going to be showing, or if it's just going to be like the side view of the hood. You know, that's my issue with this this particular drawing. So I think for that, that's the reason why I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to dive into it. I'm going to see what looks good, what doesn't, and then we'll just make it work from that. And maybe this is a case where like maybe storyboarding would have helped in this case. But like I said, this is a very like just a simple insert shot we're working on right now. So I felt like storyboarding wasn't absolutely necessary for this. You know, I already had it in my head like what I wanted to do with it. And I think, all right, so he's obviously like quite a bit taller than our character here, so he's kind of looking up at him like this. So I think he'll be like slightly looking down. Why is that working like that? That's not draw. Whoa, whoa. All right, you see our our origin point for this guy is all fucked up, man. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change some of those settings like so. Alright, that works better in this particular case. Those settings, I'm going to have to learn how those work better. When it comes to Blender, I've kind of just... I use what I need to use. And whatever is going to make the shot work, I kind of just go with that, you know. But I really need to learn how all those kind of settings work a lot more better, you know. But for now, it's fine. As long as it's going to work for the shot, it's okay. It's going to be fine. Let me think. I think this line, I'm going to end up rotating that. I want like the top of the hood to be more kind of back on the right side rather than just like straight up in the air. See, so I'm just gonna have to I'm probably just gonna have to like redraw that, but I want it to be something like that rather than how I had it before. So let's go ahead and delete that. And from this stroke again, we will take it, make it something like that, something like that, I think. Yeah, there we go. And edit, make the face part of this bigger, something like that. Okay, and then this body is just going to be straight up. This body is not going to be hard to draw. It's just a big cloak, so something like that. And again with this kind of posture, like here, kind of. His back is curved out a little bit. Oh, that's not gonna work. These surface strokes are fucking me up right here. Because it's reading as if like I'm like drawing onto the surface of this phone, which is not what I want to do. I want to draw into the stroke of this, the surface of this stroke rather than the surface of that phone. Oh my goodness. All right. So I think what I'll have to do for this particular one is I'll just have to make a whole new drawing, like a whole new layers for this one, because this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work out. I do like the shape of this though so far. I do like how it's looking. Huh. All right, so this side view may be easier to figure out. That's what I was hoping would happen, that I would like figure out a good look for this just by kind of starting to draw. And I think that's what, this is a pretty good right here. Maybe the proportions need to be fixed a little bit. But in terms of like the shape of the design, I think that I've pretty much got it already. Something like that. And again, that's a good, like, this is a pretty good compromise between, all right, we can see his face there, his nose, the mask that he has on, and then it's a good, like, compromise between seeing the hood as well and his face. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that looks pretty cool. In terms of, like, the back of this, though, I'll just need to do a new drawing. But I do like how this looks, man. Damn. I wish it wasn't doing that. Actually, let me see, man. Let me see if there's anything I can do to fix that. Nope. Stroke endpoints. Nope. It's going under the ground, man. God damn it. Yeah, so I really need to figure out these settings more better. More better. You know I'm screwed when I'm saying more better. Ooh. Again, it's kind of like anything that I can do to sort of like get this drawing done and just have it like in the shots. I will sort of say fuck all the settings for now for this, just as long as I can get the drawing done, and if it fills in okay and everything like that, then I'll be fine with it, you know, by this stage of the game. All right, so if I can get that filled in for now, let's see. We can see how it looks at least. Hopefully these fills, oh my goodness, am I drawing that on the fills? God damn it. All right, so that's easy enough to fix that anyway. I can copy that, delete, and just paste it into the line work. All right, easy does it. So how did I do that? How did I still not see which layer I was drawing on? I'm nearly damn sure that I checked that was right before I started drawing. And now we're on the fills layer. Oh my goodness. It's gonna fill all the way back there. Are you kidding me? So what happens if I like draw the fills in? Let's see. I may have to manually fill this in like so, which is not ideal. But again, as long as it's going to get the drawing done, that's fine. I will learn more about how all of those settings work at a later time. But for now, I just want to get this one done, man. I just want to get this episode out of the fucking way because I have been working on it for way too long, and it's kind of embarrassing by this stage, to be honest. Okay. All right. So this I'll be able to fix this with sculpting. So if it's a little bit off at the minute, that's fine. I realize that I'm coloring outside of the lines a bit, but as long as we get it all filled in for now, it's absolutely fine. All right, skin. Oh yes, I forgot we have to draw all of it in. I forgot about that already. Okay, not too bad. And mask. And I forgot to draw this dude's arm, but that's fine. I don't need to fill anything in for that. I just need to draw the line work. Okay, good. Now, edit. Lock our line work. Select all fills and let's sculpt that shit. Sculpt that. Sculpt that. Oh, come on, man. Don't give me a hard time. Just do what you gotta do. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? What just happened? You fucker. Fuck. Okay. Alright, that's not perfect, but we're going to have to live with that for now. See, the only thing with having his design like this is that I would like to have a chance here with this drawing to make the eyes quite expressive. I want his eyes to show anger. So I may need to like sculpt his brow coming out a little more here and having like the nose slightly less pronounced. I do like the way the nose looks at the minute, like the pronunciation of the nose, but I do want to have more room right here too to sort of like draw the eye and have it looking like angry and shit. Okay, let's smooth out that arm a little bit. Sweet. All right. Now, where the hell did that come from? I didn't draw that dot right there. Get that shit out of here. All right, let's see what we can do with giving us more room for the eye. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Why is my computer being all weird and shit? It's being all laggy and shit. My goodness, bruh. Edit, undo, come on. What is taking so long for an undo? You were quick to fuck my drawing up, but now you want to be all slow to undo it? Oh, come on, bro. What is this? Undo. Undo. Thank you. All right. That looks cool. All right. I'm not mad at that. Edit. Let me grab this fill right here. And we can go to town on sculpting that. Back out to where we had it. More in line with the face. Or not. Yeah, you see these origin points make it super frustrating to get. Like, it would be so much easier if like the fucking, oh my god, if the origin points were like working correctly. It would be so much easier to like just get a good drawing done and not have to mess around with it like this so much. But like I said, this is just something that I need to like learn better in Blender, you know. It's something that I just haven't taken the time yet to do. So it is what it is. It's taking me a little longer to do the drawing that I want to do because of that, but it's fine. We will persevere. We shall persevere. Oh, what if I turn that offset to 0? Let's see what happens there. Just fucked it all up, man. God damn it. Okay. Edit. Oh my goodness. Sculpt. All right, that looks pretty cool. Kind of coming over the side like that. And then what I can do is have his eyebrow like skin overlapping there a little bit, like so. All right, that looks okay. Eyes. All right. And let me fix that small part of the eye right there. There. Now, what I'm hoping is that I can sort of like scale this entire drawing without it like fucking it up. So I need to scale this. I spoke too soon, friends. I spoke way too soon. Did I select that whole thing? All? God damn it. Alright, well, it's going to have to stay the scale that it is. Because it's, once again, it's like messing. If I move the drawing at all, it's messing up the fills on the drawing, and I don't want that to happen. So, that's going to have to stay where the hell it is. Just for that particular drawing. I mean, I can also, as long as for this drawing, my main goal is to just sort of have the design down for like what I want it to look like from the side. And then I can always go in, I do like other drawings, just following that design again for the remainder of this shot. Then I can like sort of clean those ones up a lot better and mess with the scale and stuff like that. But for now, this one drawing, that's going to have to do it for that drawing because I've really got to, like I was saying, I've really got to read up on those settings more and figure out like what the hell's going on with that and my origin points and stuff like that. Because that's what's messing drawings like that up when I try to do them. Because my origin point is somewhere off in the distance, and then I've got my drawing right here, and it's like it's just kind of crazy. Okay, so he is not in the light at all, which that is a mistake, but it's kind of cool. I kind of like that he is like shrouded in shadows right here. And then our main character is like in the light, so he's like fully exposed in the light there, and then the other guy is like, I kind of like that, to be honest. I didn't mean for that to happen at all, but that's kind of a happy accident. I kind of like that. Again, he's like shrouded in shadow and more mystery than our main character. It's a big contrast between the two characters, but I kind of like it. I don't know why light's reacting differently to him. It might just have something to do with those settings that I've done, and because the stroke is not quite where it seems to be. It's actually somewhere else in the scene, but it's just kind of... So maybe that's why like light is interacting with that differently. As you can tell, like when I was drawing the first character, I didn't have those issues. His origin point is like where it needs to be, and so it was easy to get his drawing done. But for this guy, for the second guy, that gave me a little bit more trouble. I don't know, I kind of like that. That's kind of a happy accident, to be honest. Maybe a little weird stylistically, but certainly very fitting thematically anyway. So I may end up actually keeping it like that, like him being like shrouded in shadow like that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that. If I should keep him that way or if I should light him better, like I have the other character lit here. But I kind of like that. I don't know. I Kind of really like that. And I do like how this shot is composed. But as I was saying earlier, let's try that out as well. I'm going to select my camera once again, and I'm gonna keep this shot composed just how it is. But I am also going to scrub a little further down on our timeline here, maybe to like 625. Duplicate this layer to 2624, and we'll make a new camera angle, which is the same. It's going to be the same camera angle, just zoomed in more, closer toward their face. So we'll do that now. And of course that is going to fuck up that drawing, so I don't know what to do about that, guys, for now. But it's going to be something like that. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's going to show just give us a better angle of like them facing off. And I like the way like the cutouts, the shape of their like silhouettes and their cutouts, just like, I like the way that's gonna like blend with the environment. It's gonna give it a nice cool look when it's close up like that. So again, let's see at least what our main character looks like when he's zoomed in on from that angle. Yep. I like it. I like it. Yeah, and that's gonna look pretty cool with just the hooded figure like covering that whole half of the screen right there where he's taken up. That's gonna look pretty cool, and that's when I fix that line work and stuff for him. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty much what I was that's pretty much what I was envisioning when I was kind of picturing this shot right here. So I like it. I like that a lot. But as I was saying, guys, that is going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there. Just because like I want to figure out better like those settings and stuff like that. I've been meaning to do that for quite a while, so I'll probably do watch some videos on that or read up on that maybe before I do my next stream, or maybe I'll probably just end up like procrastinating in that and like just end up like learning it probably before I do the next episode of the show. But I hope you enjoyed my animation stream today. All besides that one asshole who unsubscribed. Fuck you to death, man. I hate you. I don't really hate you, but fuck you anyway, man. That was annoying. But yeah, if you have any comments for me, be sure to put them below. Tell me how beautiful I look today and all that stuff. Tell me if you're looking forward to seeing my show and all that good stuff in the comments, and really just anything you anything within reason, just put it in the comments. If you want to see more streams like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel and comment. Let me know, like the video. Let me know that you're enjoying these streams in some kind of way. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.